As a choir teacher, what would you say is the difference between a choir and a solo voice?
I'm glad you asked, Christy. And actually, a choir voice is where you're blending amongst everybody. So you're not sticking out, even though you might be singing a different part. So Christy, let's demonstrate. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. So as you can tell, even though that I'm singing a different part, I'm trying to match your volume and where you breathe and all your diction and things like that. So a choir voice is not necessarily softer, but listens and blends with everybody.
What are its key components and qualities?
Important that you listen to people, your timbre, so that means that when you're talking about timbre, it's either bright grace or a warmer tone. Amazing grace. So you want to make sure that that is a key component as you are blending with people, because the point is to do things together.
What about for a solo voice?
A solo voice requires more of the individual and features more of your stylistic abilities. So I'm going to have you demonstrate if we are singing choir and I'm trying to be the soloist. Grace, how sweet the sound. So as you can tell, I was doing runs, which was amazing. So there's a lot more different notes that you didn't add. It was much louder, much more prominent than yours. So you would stick out if there was more people in the choir.
I see. So for a choir voice, you want to be more blended with the other people around you, but for a solo voice, you kind of like, your voice kind of sticks out more and you might be louder and you can add some runs and different styles to your voice.
Absolutely. Key component also for me having a solo voice is that you need to listen to the accompaniment. So we didn't have one in our demonstration, but whenever there is a track that you're singing along to, or a pianist, or some other instrumentalist, you want to make sure that you match volume-wise, so that you're maybe singing the same volume or a little bit louder than your accompaniment, as well as the style. If you're singing shorter notes and your accompaniment is singing longer notes or much more luscious sounds, then you want to make that match.
I see. Thanks so much for joining us today, Ms. Kwong. If you like our videos, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much, and see you next time.